I'd be more frightened by not using whatever abilities I'd been given. I'd be more frightened by procrastination and laziness. By Denzel Washington. A logistician, or Istj, is a person who possesses the personality traits of introversion, observing, thinking, and judging. These folks typically have a restrained yet determined demeanor and a rational attitude toward life. They carefully plan out their actions and execute them with an organized purpose. Logisticians take great pleasure in their honesty, despite not being particularly showy or attention-seeking. Logisticians comprise a sizable segment of the population and contribute much to maintaining society's strong and stable foundation. Because of their dependability, logic, and capacity to remain grounded and reasonable under pressure, logisticians frequently gain the respect of their families and communities. Living with integrity. Logisticians' sense of personal integrity is the basis of their self-respect. This personality type believes that there is always a correct way to proceed and that anyone who claims otherwise is like trying to bend the rules in order to pursue their own interests. Because of their strong respect for structure and tradition, logisticians are frequently drawn to businesses, industries, and institutions of higher learning with established hierarchies and expectations. The logistician personality type is characterized by a strong tendency to accept accountability for one's choices and actions. They are generally eager to accept responsibility for their own errors, telling it like it is, even when it doesn't make them look good. For logisticians, being truthful is considerably more essential than being charismatic, and they would rather do the right thing than lie to win others. For many logisticians, a lack of structure offers not freedom but chaos. Picking up the slack. Logisticians may find themselves doing other people's work and not getting credit for it. The devotion of logisticians is a commendable trait that fuels many of their successes, but it may also turn into a weakness that others exploit. Due to their strong sense of duty and work ethic, logisticians frequently find themselves taking on other people's obligations. If logisticians are continuously expected to pick up the slack for their coworkers, friends, or loved ones, they may become worn out or disappointed, even if they don't voice their displeasure. Although logisticians aren't known for being expressive with their feelings, it doesn't mean that they don't experience annoyance or resentment when they're expected to carry too much of the load. And if they don't take steps to ensure that their relationships are healthy and long-lasting, logisticians risk damaging the same stability that they feel obliged to defend. The good news is that logisticians may fully benefit from their many strengths like clarity, loyalty, and dependability by learning to set reasonable boundaries and speak out when they're overextended. Strengths of a logistician. They're strong and obedient, a person who works hard and maintains focus on their objectives. Honest and direct. The logistician personality type is centered on integrity. Very responsible. A promise implies everything, and logistician's word is a promise. Calm and practical. If logisticians lost their cool and broke down at every sign of hardship, none of their promises would mean much. Instead, they keep their composure and make defensible choices. Logistician weaknesses. They can be stubborn. Logisticians tend to be skeptical of any new idea that isn't based on the facts, since they believe that the facts are absolute. Insensitive. Although it is not done on purpose, the simple saying that honesty is the best policy is often hurtful to more sensitive people. Judgmental. Logisticians are reluctant to respect those who disagree with such truths, particularly those who choose to ignore them purposely. Opinions are opinions, and they are unlikely to respect anyone who does either. They frequently and unjustifiably place the blame on themselves. Because of everything mentioned above, logisticians may come to assume that they are the only ones capable of successfully delivering tasks. Love relationships with a logistician. Although dating a logistician can be difficult due to their reserved attitude, they are really committed partners who are prepared to invest a great deal of time and effort to create long-lasting and fulfilling relationships. Being friends with logisticians, they're not aggressive. They're not overly chatty or playful. Loyal, honorable, trustworthy, and reliable people are what logistician friends are. Others may come and go with life's ups and downs, but logisticians stick by their friends' sides through thick and thin with a level of dedication that other types would not even think is possible. Despite the differences between the 2 points of view, logisticians frequently have at least one very creative and playful acquaintance in their inner circle. They are very much relationships based on respect for each other's differences rather than mutual understanding. Creative people admire logisticians' reality and dependability. which they frequently struggle to discover in themselves, whereas logisticians are in awe of creative people's range of thinking and are very aware of their own brilliance. As always, the great leveler is knowledge. In conclusion, logisticians are good at creating and maintaining a secure and stable environment for themselves and their loved ones. Logisticians' dedication is invaluable in many areas, including their own personal growth.